while things flow. Rigmarole, the voice of the fight. Dolph and James are shining the light.
Hey, how's it going?
How is it going?
I don't know yet,
I don't either.
but welcome.
To Rigmarole Podcast with Dolph and James.
The Rigmarole Podcast.
Rigmarole. I'm Dolph.
I'm James!
He is.
Oh, okay, that's my energy for the day.
Pretty much, dude. Oh, shit. So, if you're wondering why we're kind of half-assed.
I'm always full-assed.
Really?
Maybe.
It's funny.
I don't know.
We celebrated my daughter's 21st birthday last night, so there was a lot of drinking.
There was a lot of drinking.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I would have gotten to enjoy some drinking.
Yeah, you didn't drink that much.
I didn't get to.
I drank. It was good.
Yeah. I will tell you people, when you're not generally a user of THC and someone gives you a gummy because you can't sleep and they tell you to eat just an eighth of it, don't eat the whole thing. Don't do it.
I could have told you that to begin with. I could have. I told you that after the fact because you didn't tell me beforehand that that's what you did. But then after you told me that's what you did, I told you that that's what you should have done was not do what you did.
I should have not done that, yeah.
Whew.
Awful. But I'm back. I'm alive.
Yep. Only took you out for a couple days.
I completely skipped a day, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, I learned how to induce a coma. I mean...
Eat two of them.
That's shit.
You said coma.
Silver linings and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
So what's up, Mr. James?
I don't know.
You know what this motherfucker did? I'll tell you what this motherfucker did. So, like on episode 1 or 2, I'm like talking about how like I didn't get my big chocolate chip cookie, my big giant cookie.
And fucking Spencer Jones.
In 4th grade because Mr. Spencer Jones took it and bought it and all that good stuff. It's bullshit. This motherfucker over here. This guy right here. Yeah, that guy. So it's my daughter's birthday. We're celebrating last night, and he shows up. You know, I already got her a cake and everything. He goes, "Now I got you something too, because somebody once told me that in order to have a really good birthday, you gotta have a big giant chocolate chip cookie. You know, and I want to make sure that she has hers and she's not traumatized like other people might have been." So you son of a bitch.
I did my part. I did, though. I gave her a big old giant chocolate chip cookie. I did. She didn't even give you any, did she?
No, I didn't get shit.
And she took the rest of it to work with her.
I didn't get shit.
Well, you still didn't get giant chocolate chip cookies.
I'm never going to get my birthday cookie. I think a man's entitled to one birthday cookie.
I think it could be funny if one day somebody does give you a birthday cookie, but it's like a kind of cookie you don't want. Like if it's an oatmeal raisin cookie or something.
Those are nasty.
Those are my favorite cookies, honestly.
Y'all are fucking weird. People that like those cookies.
But that'd be funny if that's what they got you, just a giant oatmeal raisin cookie.
I'd be so mad. Would not be happy about it at all.
But it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, and the thought would be to spite me.
That was the thought yesterday.
I know it was. Shitty.
You laughed.
You're a shitty friend.
You laughed.
I did.
You're kind of laughing now.
It's kind of funny. It is kind of funny. I could see the humor.
I thought it was funny because Mr. Talon was here. You know, Mr. Talon watches every episode, and he was like, "It's like the cookie thing in that episode where you didn't get your cookie." And I was like, "Yes, Talon, that's exactly what it is."
Talon was a little intoxicated last night.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
That was great. When it got to where it was just me and him and everybody else went to bed and it was just me and him there,
yeah,
it would start to get on your nerves just a little bit.
I can imagine.
Just a little, because it was all directed toward me.
That's wonderful.
At that point.
At least you didn't have some other people to deal with. That would have, JJ could have been here.
Oh, yeah. The Demon.
It's a Damon.
The Demon.
Or the DW.
Except for like having like 1 or 2 beers with him, I've never really drank with him.
Never really drank with him either.
I'd be afraid to. I'd end up punching him.
We should drink with David. DW. We should drink with DW.
It's like it's tradition. This is what we do when we drink.
We punch each other.
Except for last night.
Yeah, but I think it's funny that we made the conscious decision to like not invite somebody because there might be punching.
Yeah. But that's fun.
It is fun.
Honestly, for me, like I was saying yesterday, I could take getting punched. I'd be okay getting punched. My shoulder's messed up, and I'd want to punch somebody back, and I'd hurt myself punching somebody. That'd be my problem.
I have no problem with taking a punch anymore. But nowadays, in my older age, I want to see my punch coming.
Yeah.
And with Mike, you don't know when it's coming.
That's true.
No.
No, I know.
You're just sitting there.
I know. Because he'll usually tell me he's going to do it first.
Yeah.
And if not, I can just look over and I see it. I see the look. And as soon as I see the look, he takes that as a confirmation that it's okay because I understand. And then it's just, raw!
It's like, no!
That's okay, though. That's fun. It's always fun.
It is fun.
It hurts, but it's always fun.
Yeah. We really need to start coming up with some activities.
Man, you know what I realized as of last night?
What's up?
We were talking about our older age and our drinking and all that other stuff. We cannot go the distance.
No. we cannot go the distance.
That's right. We cannot. But it was funny, because we talk about, like, people talk about pre-gaming, when they talk about, like, when you pre-game, you, like, start drinking before the party and stuff like that, get it going ahead of time and doing all that stuff. I'm almost 40, so my pre-gaming involved drinking Gatorade on the way to your house. So I didn't get, I didn't get a hangover, so I was hydrated. And then after I got done drinking, I drank more Gatorade. And then I woke up this morning, and I'm drinking Gatorade.
I took Tylenol prior to drinking, just to anticipate the headache.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
No, I didn't. No,
that's what I pre-gamed correctly.
That's funny.
But yeah, the pre-gaming.
When you're older, yeah, you gotta get your electrolytes in first. It's funny.
It is.
But no, yeah, it was a good time, all in all.
Drinking, Cards Against Humanity, shitload of nachos.
Nachos are good. Some Twisted Metal for a minute.
Yeah, and this morning.
Yeah.
I told you two is ugly.
But it's still 2.
Yeah, and it's still playable. It still moves.
Yeah.
It's still surprising how fast that actually is.
I can imagine, yeah.
Well, you were seeing it.
Well, yeah, no, I was seeing how fast it was moving, but there's a difference between seeing it and, like, feeling it in your hand.
You could have played.
But you didn't say I could.
I would have let you.
No, you never do.
Oh.
I'm joking. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Wow.
Our guest today
is John Cena.
You just can't see him.
That's right.
No, we don't have a guest. We've not planned that this year at all.
No, we haven't.
Not a bit.
Why didn't we do a podcast last night when we had all the people here and we were drunk?
We've mentioned that a couple times. That would have been a really great idea.
I think we had mentioned it like the day before yesterday.
I think we did, and then we just didn't.
Yeah, and then, well, you didn't feel good.
That's true.
And be like, welcome to Regular Roll Podcast with Dolph and James. I'm James. I'm Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
I'm here.
Yeah. That's what it would have been like.
Enjoy my gummies.
Yeah, I ain't fucking around with it no more.
Okay, look, man, I've never had a gummy.
Don't do it.
But I'm gonna tell you this real quick. I never had a gummy, but I've had cookies that were brought back from Colorado years ago, and I ate those. And it was one of those only eat a couple cookies, but it was like they're cookies, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were, number one, they were cookies. Number two, I'm a fat man. Number three, it didn't seem like it was doing much.
Yeah.
So I kept eating the cookies. I was eating them slow, but I was just still eating the cookies, like a little bit at a time. And then it kicked, and I was like, oh, I should probably stop eating cookies. And then it kept building because I had continuously ate until it kicked in. And I was just not happy that whole time.
I would imagine not, yeah.
Oh, no, it was bad. And then not just that, but when you eat it, it feels different.
Yeah.
It's a different kind, and I don't like that feeling.
No, I don't like it either. But no, I couldn't sleep. So I took an eighth of a gummy. It didn't do anything. Waited a bit, took another eighth, didn't do anything. Waited like another hour, nothing was happening. Took like 2 more eighths, nothing happened. I'm like, you know what, fuck it.
But I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
You're doing it to help you sleep.
Yeah.
So were you waiting for it to make you feel tired, or waiting for it to just feel messed up, or
Waiting to feel relaxed.
oh, okay. And it hadn't popped in yet?
No.
So then after that second or third little extra bit, you decided to eat the rest of the thing?
Yeah, when I did that, I went to sleep. But then I woke up at like 4:30 in the morning, and it was all kicked in, and I was waking up into it, and it was not fun.
Well, I imagine not.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes that's the one thing about that also is, like, depending on your metabolism and everything else, it can take, different amounts. Sometimes it's like half an hour, 40 minutes. Sometimes it's a couple hours.
That's crazy.
That's why you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah.
But you've learned your lesson.
Well, I did. Don't do that no more.
I think your lesson is slightly off. I think your lesson is just none, never, none. And I don't think that's necessarily the lesson as much as
I run into less problems when I stay away from it than I do when I don't.
well, that may be true also.
That is definitely true.
Yeah. But still, if you pinpoint it and then you could get the benefits.
That's true.
You gotta break a few eggs, that type of thing.
If you like omelets.
It depends on what's on it, I guess. Most of the time I just prefer to have a regular fried egg with like the runny yolk.
Same.
That's my problem with omelets. If I could have an omelet that was full of the runny yolk shit in the middle of it, that'd be great.
They need to make that just a fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Condiment.
Yeah, egg yolk.
Warm egg yolk.
Yeah, just a bottle that you can get at the store.
Yeah, because
The problem is that when you warm it up though, it's gonna cook it too.
Yeah, but everything is so much better.
You were about to say gooder.
I was gonna say gooder, but whenever you're eating breakfast and the egg busts, you dip your bacon in it, you dip your sausage in it, you dip your toast in it.
Everybody likes when it busts.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's good shit.
But yeah, if you could have an omelet, if you had an omelet, and then in the middle of it, where it had all the cheese and sausage and bacon and stuff like that, if you just had a couple fried eggs on the side, and then you just popped them and poured the yolk inside of the omelet,
yeah, that might be good.
That sounds like a lot of extra work, but I mean, it sounds good.
You're making me hungry, James.
That sounds real good. I want to do that.
Just last episode, sitting here talking, ordered a pizza.
Yeah. It was good. The fries were good.
Surprisingly.
I want more fries. Those were good.
They were different.
I was happy the other day. Speaking of pizza, pissed me off. The other day I was hungry, and it was probably about 5 hours until it was time for us to have dinner.
Right.
But I hadn't ate anything all day, and I was like, I'm starving. So I went looking through my apps and stuff and found out that on my Domino's that I'd had enough points or whatever that it gave me a free pizza.
Fuck yeah.
And I was like, pizza? Free pizza? I was like, okay. And then, well, because I switched it over, I think it cost extra to switch it over to pan, and I added an extra topping. So I got a whole like large pizza for $2.
That's not bad.
Yeah. And then I added on like a 16-piece garlic parmesan wing with it.
Fuck yeah.
So
dude.
it was like $20, and I got a full pizza and 16 wings.
That's not bad.
And I ate in the car. I ate like 2-3 pieces of pizza, a couple wings. Came home, ate that. This little table in like almost coffee table type thing, but it's just a little circle table in the living room. I sat it down there, and I had to get a nap. And my woman was like, "Here, give me the wings. I'm gonna eat some wings." And I gave her the wings, and the pizza was right there. I was like, "Okay, there you go. I'm gonna go take my nap." So then I went to bed, and I got up. She came and woke me up later, 3-4 hours later. It was about dinner time, and she was like, "Okay, well, I got news. Good news or bad news? What you want?" And I don't even remember what the good news was.
Oh no,
it wasn't that good. And then I was like, "Well, what's the bad news?" And she was like, I walked into the kitchen to get some food, and I came back, and the pizza and the wings were gone. And the dog was sitting there standing, looking guilty.
That's funny.
And I was like, that son of a bitch ate my pizza!
That's funny.
I did all that crap, got a free pizza, so happy about it, only got like 2-3 pieces out of it.
It's karma.
This was on her.
It was pre-karma.
It's funny. It was on her because she gets on to me all the time because she's like, you can't leave food sitting in the living room if you're going to the bathroom or something because the dogs are going to get it. And I'm like, well, they're bastard dogs. If they were good dogs, they'd know not to eat it. Because, like Aries, Aries, that dog was amazing. He could leave like a whole damn turkey or something or a steak sitting on the table and just say, no.
Yeah.
And that was it. You could walk outside, fight, smoke a joint, whatever, go back inside, dog sitting there in the kitchen looking at it, wouldn't touch it.
That's funny.
That was a good dog.
That's a good dog, yeah.
Fuck my dogs. Or asshole dogs. But anyway, she gets on to me all the time about that shit. And then I went to bed, and she was in charge of it, and she did the same damn thing. And I was like, oh. See how it is.
That's great. You lost your pizza.
And my wings.
Yeah, that's sad.
And that's the other thing. Is that, I understand. They say, don't give, chicken bones to dogs. They say you can if they are fresh. If they're, super fresh, still hot, because they don't splinter as much. And that's okay. But she is so against a dog having any kind of bone.
Oh, no.
Just any kind of bone.
They can have, pork chop bones.
Yeah, but she don't even want them to have any kind of bone because she's afraid they're gonna it's gonna stab into them or cut their throat or all this other stuff. I'm like, it's a dog. I mean, that's what they do.
They eat bones.
Yeah, I mean, you watch anything. Everything from a cartoon since you were little shows you that a dog wants a bone. A dog's gonna eat a bone. Dog gonna bury the bone. If you don't, I've never even seen a dog bury a bone because they always just eat the fucking bones.
Yeah.
I've never seen one save one for later.
That's funny.
It's like that's dogs from the 40s, like back in the Depression or something. Maybe that's why all the old cartoons that seen them bury the bones.
Stash of bones.
That's right. That's what it was. I bet it was. It was the Depression era of dogs.
That's funny. It was contraband.
That's right. But that's it. The dogs eat the bones. That's what they do.
The dogs do eat the bones.
How many times do you go out in the woods and just see dead dogs everywhere from because they ate a squirrel? Because you eat the bones, and that's what fucking happens.
That's what they do.
I don't understand. Just don't get it. And then the one time she does it and the dog eats all the bones, then it's like, the dog ate the bones. It was my fault. If I would have left a bone, you can't leave your plate with the bone sitting there because the dog's gonna get it. The dog's gonna choke. The dog.
It's funny. That is how it goes, though.
I know. Oh, it was annoying shit. I thought it was. It's funny. I'm bitching, but I thought it was funny because I was like, oh, I see how it is. I see it.
As much as I want to in those situations, I never point them out.
I do occasionally.
Because it still doesn't go in your favor.
Well, for the most part, it does.
Really?
For the most part.
Not for me.
Well, I was going to say, for the people that don't know, and I'm sure all of you that watch this, because we only have so many people that watch this right now.
You may or may not know.
Yeah, you know, it's like my girlfriend is your ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
And from a long time ago. You know, everything's cool. You know, it's not anything weird going on. It's cool.
You son of a bitch. I'm joking.
Hey, I did the right thing.
You did.
I did the very right thing.
You did.
It was respectful and everything. I came and asked. She asked me, and I was like, "You gotta hold on. I gotta have a talk real quick."
No.
And then I went, because if you would have said no, I wouldn't have did it.
I don't think you would have.
I wouldn't have. I mean, I might have, you know, I might have, yeah, but
yeah,
I mean, it wouldn't have happened like that. But either way, the point is, I know that. So you know how that went for you, at least back then.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
And it was weird because when she was with one of our other friends way long time ago, I know the perception that was always given for that too.
Yeah.
I didn't have that perception back then because I seen it. You know, even back then I was kind of going, you know, he probably shouldn't be doing all that. You know what I mean? And I could see it's like, I can understand exactly why she's getting angry here.
Yeah.
And I don't know about, you know, y'all thing, but you know what I mean? There was still a perception going on. And I haven't had none of those problems. Just none. Because I've been very straight up the entire time from the very beginning. It's like, this is me, this is what I do.
Okay.
And I've never had an issue. I know there's some people that, what?
Boo.
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 What boo?
Nah, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, what you mean? That's what you meant.
Yeah.
Not boo. I'm just saying, I know there's some people that have this tendency of when they're around their women, they're a completely different person than they are when they're around their friends.
Yeah.
You were almost like that a lot of the times.
I know.
And that's okay. I'm not attacking you for it. I'm just saying.
I'm very, very aware.
I have done very well, I believe, of being me all the damn time.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
Well, there's no point. I don't like holding back stuff. I like just being me. I don't see what the point is.
Full Dolph is annoying, though.
Full Dolph?
Full Dolph.
You never go full Dolph.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You definitely shouldn't.
You know what I mean, though. I mean,
No.
but like, you know.
That's what I was hoping you would say something like that.
But like 80% Dolph, that's fine. It's just like, it seems like when a lot of times when you're around your women, you turn into like 15% Dolph.
Yeah.
It's like your voice changes. You get soft spoken, and the humor's not nearly as raunchy and bad as it normally is.
True. It's all habit.
I gotcha. No, you've I think you've gotten better about it.
I have.
I've just I have always been me. A lot of times that's to a detriment, but it's actually worked out well for the last 11 years that I've been in this relationship. Like I said, I won't go picking fights, but if I know I'm right, I'm gonna have it. And most of the time, if I am right, I will eventually get an acknowledgement of the fact that I'm right. Which was weird.
There are times where I want it, and I'll get it.
Yeah, sometimes.
I will bear through it.
Rawr.
That's funny.
Notice that's like every fucking time you say bear, I have to roar.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Who wants to be with the fish?
I'll be like, bear with me, James. He'll be like, stop it.
Well, it wants to be with the fish.
It does want to be with the fish.
But the fish wants to be with the person?
I don't remember who the fish wanted. I don't think we ever took that into consideration.
We need to just redo that one time.
We should.
Just as close as we can remember it. Because I missed it. That was a good... I loved it.
It was.
It was a tuna commercial.
Salmon.
Salmon? That's what I mean. It was a salmon commercial.
John West Salmon.
John West Salmon. I love that regular commercial.
That's great.
But even the few times I see it pop up every now and then, I automatically hear our talking.
You see, the man wants to be with the fish, and the bear wants to be with the fish.
But I thought the fish wants to be with the bear.
I think the fish does want to be with the bear.
I don't remember. They wanted to do that, and then they started fighting.
Yeah.
Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
I don't remember the...
Superman?
Superman.
And it's like, your balls.
Oh, that's right. Oh. Your balls.
That's right.
Man.
That was funny. I like doing that. That was good.
It was funny.
Oh. John West.
John West.
Salmon.
Salmon.
You know, they don't make commercials like they used to.
They don't.
That was a great commercial. Remember that one where it was, they had all like the ducks that were like pound to bombardier, pound to bombardier, and they were like they were war fighters, but they were like aiming in on hunters so they could shit on them.
No.
Oh, it was great. I don't even remember what that commercial was for.
That's funny.
They had there was like ducks with like those little like leather flying hats from like World War One, you know, and they were doing all the talking back and forth and formations just so they could go shit on the hunters.
That's really funny.
Or what about that one band original Xbox commercial?
Where the baby flies out? Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, there was a girl in labor, and then she popped out the baby, and the baby went flying out the window, and then
rapidly aging.
Yeah, just every time you'd seen it, it was aging up until it was an old man, and just immediately fell in the grave at the end of it, and it was like Xbox.
Yeah, I was like, how is that Xbox?
I don't remember what the tagline was for that.
I don't either. Life's short.
Yeah, something like
get
that.
An Xbox.
Yeah, life's short, getting Xbox.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was stupid.
That was great. It was. I can't believe they banned it because I loved that commercial.
I could understand. It was morbid.
It was very Sega-esque though back in the day. You know,
yeah.
It's like I'm going to do something that's shocking and awesome. Just screw the plumber.
That's funny.
The culturally appropriating plumber.
The mouse.
I saw a preview for a Mickey Mouse horror movie last night.
Oh,
a Steamboat Willie horror movie.
Here we go with the Pooniverse.
Oh, that's not part of the Pooniverse.
All right, talk to me about it.
I was half drunk. It was last night.
Oh, gotcha.
But I think it's on Prime.
Prime?
Yeah,
We'll
it's called the Mouse Trap. I think it's called. And it just looked like a guy walking around in like a Steamboat Willie mask, and they kept showing clips from the cartoon, and it was like an abandoned amusement park, and he was chasing people down and killing them and shit. They had like, you know, Disney looking balloons and shit with the ears.
Sounds very Disney.
But no, that's not part of the Pooniverse.
Fucking Pooniverse.
Like I said, we got two Pooh movies, the Peter Pan movies out now, the Neverland Nightmare, and there's supposed to be a Pinocchio and a Bambi movie that they're working on right now.
Have you seen the trailer for B-NATO?
No, but I can already.
Fucking B-NATO. The bees!
The NATOs!
The B-NATOs!
Oh, God.
It's so stupid.
Well, there's nothing original nowadays.
No. It's like, hey, I got an idea for a movie. We're gonna take the shitty animal that's only fucking useful towards human harm in this situation. We'll put them in tornadoes so they can be everywhere.
You know, we'll know that they have really run out of shit when they have the tornado NATOs.
NATO. NATO.
That's right.
That's funny.
Oh.
The Zombie NATO is the next one.
Oh, God. Don't give them ideas.
It's going to happen.
Don't give them ideas. You know what would be really bad? If it was something like Cow NATOs.
Cow NATOs.
Well, I just meant, dude, okay, this is the thing, okay? The sharks, yeah, they're big and heavy too, so it's kind of the same concept, but, you know, it's like bees. You know, they only sting you once and then they die.
Yeah.
Regular bees. If you get hit by a cow coming out of a tornado,
you're going to die.
Yeah, you're just going to die. It's not even going to be like they're mean cows. They're just going to be cows falling everywhere and landing on people and smashing them.
That's funny.
I mean, it's not like they did like, it was like a Wolverine NATO.
Oh, fire ants.
Oh, God.
That would suck.
That'd suck. Yeah, and that'd suck more than the bee NATOs, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Oh.
Or we just make it an annoying one, make like those little roly-polies.
That's funny.
Roly-poly NATO.
Roly-poly NATO. That's great.
It's like, stop it! Stop hitting! Damn it! Stop!
Get off me!
That one went in my mouth.
Yeah, we're gonna have either Zombie NATO or Snake NATO next. I guarantee it.
Snake NATO. I don't like that. That sounds bad.
Yeah.
That's real bad.
Or they're gonna start doing more cocaine animal movies. Cocaine squirrel.
You know what? I knew about that story before that movie.
Yeah.
And then I watched that movie. I liked the movie.
It's stupid.
It was stupid. Did you watch it?
Yes.
I liked it.
It was stupid.
How could it be anything but stupid?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be stupid.
It succeeded.
Yeah, but that's why it was good. You had to go into it with the expectation. I mean, this is literally a horror movie about a bear on cocaine killing people.
That is funny, though. It's a good concept.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the, you know, I mean, you can't expect like a serious fucking Oscar-worthy performance out of that.
Yeah, I can expect whatever I want.
But you shouldn't.
Yeah, probably not. But no.
That's like, and now, you know, for Best Picture nominated, Dude, Where's My Boat?
Dude, Where's My Boat?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's like, I wouldn't expect that to win anything.
No.
Well, there's already a car. I figured if they're going to have a sequel, I mean, you got to up the ante.
It'd be boat or truck. Or, where's my little van? Your tiny van? Yeah, my minivan.
Where's my dragon?
That's right. Dude, where's my dragon?
You know what? Do it. You could do that. Make it a period piece.
That's funny.
That's funny. Yeah, you just put a fucking Will Ferrell and another dude in it. And
that's funny.
yeah, like the Step Brothers people, just dude.
John C. Reilly.
Yeah, just dude. Where's my dragon?
That's funny. I'd watch that.
Yeah,
I would definitely watch that.
Yeah.
Man.
What?
Just feeling it.
Oh.
Just feeling it.
So you got no regret right now?
I have some regret.
Oh.
Some.
Faith fell short this time. Smile fades in the summer.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. It's a sad song.
A good song.
It's a sad song.
It's a good song.
It blink.
Yeah. Not emoed. Thank God.
Huh?
It's not emoed.
Yeah.
They got into that for a while, but all of their newer stuff is like old stuff again.
Are they all in it?
Yeah.
All of them.
Not all. They got rid of other dude.
But like Mark, Tom, and
Travis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to make up their fucking minds.
What do you mean?
People keep leaving the band and coming back.
Tom left initially. Tom's been back for almost 2 years. And as soon as Tom decided to come back, the other guy left.
Good.
You know, and it wasn't like a big argument thing. He was like, oh, Tom's back? Later, guys. You know, because he was just filling in because Tom wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know, he had no, it ain't my band. You know what I mean? He knew it.
Yeah.
I don't think he did a horrible job, but I mean, he wasn't Tom.
No.
But no, Tom's back. And it's funny, I've watched clips of them doing the live shows. It's almost like he never left.
That's
they went
good.
right back to the same type of humor and shit, and it just, the shit, fart, penis jokes, and...
Good. That's Tom.
Mm-hmm. But he's a, you can tell he got better. He plays a lot better.
That's good.
But they're doing good.
That's good.
Yeah. Whew.
Mr. James.
Non-dama watching motherfucker.
I have not watched it yet.
That's what I said.
I'm sorry.
You even watched that other episode the last time we did this, and you watched episode 2 and went, ooh.
I did.
Episode 3's on there now, all Englished.
I'm going to watch it.
There's 15 episodes right now.
I'm going to watch them.
It keeps getting more exciting to me. I'm like, oh my God, stuff's happening. Oh, stuff's happening. More stuff's happening. When's that going to happen? I bet that's going to happen soon. It's about to happen. It's going to be good.
I will watch it so we can talk about it.
Please.
I will.
Like today.
Today? All right, I might watch it today.
Like I said, they're only like 20 minutes a piece, man.
I know.
You can get like 3 of them in an hour.
It's Dragon Ball. I got to be in the mood.
Always in the mood.
We're always in the mood for Dragon Ball.
Always. Even though, I'll completely admit, not counting Dama, because Dama's different, because it's new and I haven't seen it. But not counting that, for me, after watching Abridged, it is harder to go back and watch Z.
It is. It really is.
Because it's just slower. It's slower.
It is slower, and Abridged is funnier, but Abridged does a good job of,
it gets the feels and the motion.
It does.
But they get all of the major points across, too.
Yeah, the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you realize how much they did not need to have some of that other shit.
Yeah. Abridged is
They
great.
condensed it down great. That's what I mean. And you can watch, it takes a while to watch through all of Abridged.
It does.
Did you watch all of the Boo bits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Makes me really do wish that they would have did the Boo saga, but I was still happy with what we got.
Yeah.
Can't believe fucking Talon last night.
What?
What the hell? Play the Dragon Ball, the Spark of Zero. I will whoop your ass.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, dude, if you ever played, I've never played this, but it doesn't matter, because I'm great, and I will whoop your ass. It's like,
Okay.
yeah.
It didn't go well.
And then the first time, and then when it was his turn to pick his character, he was just like, who's the guy with the jetpack?
Oh, no.
And I was like, dude, you don't want that. Yes, I do. I want the guy with the jetpack. And it's like, there's only one guy with the jetpack. It's like, well, I want him. No, you don't. It's like, yeah, I do. Well, who is he? Guy with the afro. It's called Mr. Satan. And he's like, yeah, I got Mr. Satan. You're going to die. And I was like, oh, well, that's bad. I didn't lose, 5-on-5 fight, and I didn't lose one fucking person.
It's funny. He tried.
He failed.
He did. Oh, man. Podcast people, we've been failing you.
What do you mean?
You don't think we've been failing?
What do you mean? Well, I mean, we haven't, doing a lot of plugs for our stuff, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the third non-D's Nuts episodes.
I have them in the other room.
I know you
I just
do.
didn't bring them. They're in the other room, right now. There's 3 fucking cans in there.
Don't believe him.
I brought them for the party. Remember, and Talon, tried them, and he was like, I'm not impressed.
I know, man. That really bugged me.
Oh, yeah. Me too. Well, he was doing that with everything, though.
Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah, it was funny. He did that with. I was talking about, this is a good nacho cheese. It's pretty good, but he was like, this is good cheese. And then he's like, one chip in it. He's like,
It's okay.
And then after, once we brought the big plate with the cheese and all the chips in there in the other room, he was just.
Oh, yeah. No. We just haven't had much prepared.
Okay. Well, I mean.
It's rigmarole.
I didn't even know. That's kind of the point.
And we didn't plan on a podcast today.
Not initially.
Yeah.
But then after that, Yeah. I didn't know we were starting until we started.
Really?
Yeah, I knew we were getting ready.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden, it was just like, I watched you click the thing, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then we're like, wait a minute, the microphones aren't on. So
We weren't even wearing headphones.
Or that. I didn't even have my mics. My boom wasn't even, toward me or anything.
It was funny.
It's like, yeah, we are fucking prepared.
Oh, yeah.
We are professionals.
All the way.
Absolutely.
That's funny. Oh.
So, like I said,
Rumplemans.
Stiltskin?
No, that's shit Talon was drinking.
What was it called?
Rumplemans.
Yeah, you kept on saying rumple. What is that?
It's a peppermint schnapps. Proof.
That's pretty strong. Man.
Yeah.
It's peppermint, though.
Yeah.
Why would you drink peppermint shit?
I agree.
Well, I kind of feel the same way about people with Fireball and all the cinnamon shit.
I do too.
I mean, this is the thing. I like cinnamon, but only if it's like sweet cinnamon stuff, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Yeah.
Actual cinnamon toast, cinnamon rolls, all that type of stuff. But like just the hot cinnamon, like those atomic fireballs or hot tamales, and big red gum, anything like that, I've never been a fan of.
It's gross.
I've never been a fan of just hot cinnamon.
No.
And so when you do that and mix it with alcohol that automatically burns as it is, it's like, who was the dumb motherfucker that decided this was a good idea?
Makes a lot of money.
Well, I mean, they had Pet Rocks.
True.
And that dude made a lot of money.
He made $1 million.
That dude made a lot. That's funny. Well, maybe we need to make a jump to conclusions, Matt.
That's right. I love that movie.
I knew that's where you were going. But
the guy made $1 million.
Right. But I mean, I burn down this building.
Don't set the building on fire. Okay, that's the last straw.
But yeah, I mean, the dude literally just like glued some googly eyes on a rock.
Yeah. It's a great idea.
Is it?
Clearly. It is evidence that we will buy the dumbest shit if it's packaged correctly.
That's true. That is very true.
It really is.
I don't know, though. I mean, I don't think... I mean, you can say it's successful, because it absolutely is successful.
Yeah.
But I don't think just the fact that something sold or made lots of money necessarily means it was good.
Something about it was good. To sell that much.
Okay. Like, here's an argument that I had with somebody before.
Okay.
We were arguing over which one of these two is a better musical. Okay. Which one is a better movie? Between Grease and Little Shop of Horrors.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
See, if I have to pick between the two,
I'm gonna go Grease.
Any day of the week, I'm gonna go Little Shop.
I'll go Grease.
I'm always gonna go Little Shop. But you know what the thing, and his argument was, Grease made that much money over the years and kept going, so therefore it naturally is better.
Oh.
And I'm going, I don't think that's how that works.
Well, yeah.
I mean, what do you think? What do you like better about Grease then?
I guess the overarching story.
I think personally that Grease has a horrible story. Mostly because it's just like, this is the thing. I understand that not everything, especially like, not everything has to have a moral. It doesn't.
Right.
But when it is something that... Grease is one of those things, I mean, people would show it to their kids, even though they probably shouldn't, really, because, I mean, if you listen to the lyrics of the, talking about the real pussy wagon and everything else, getting lots of tit, and all that stuff, that's not a kid thing.
It's not.
But either way, the point is, you're watching that stuff, and this is the thing. You watch 90% of shit, And if they talk about like people wanting to like change themselves for their other person and stuff, that's always a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to be yourself.
Yes.
And you get to the end of that movie, and she's just like, "Oh well, I guess I'm too clean and not cool, so I'm gonna start wearing leather and smoking and shit just to make him happy." And he was just like, "Oh well, I guess I can quit doing all this. I'm gonna quit smoking, wear my leather jacket. I'm gonna be Letterman. I'm gonna be all happy just for her." And it was just like both of them got the complete wrong fucking message out of the whole thing. And then started grinding all over the whole fucking carnival.
Yeah.
And then flew away in a flying car.
Yeah.
No. No. Just no. Okay? I like the music. Don't get me wrong. I like the music. I like that movie. I'm bitching about it. I like that movie.
Okay.
But that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's good. When you break it down like that, yes, okay, it's kind of dumb.
It's bad and it's dumb. I would much rather take, and I know this is going to sound really stupid when I'm talking about flying car, I would much rather take extraterrestrial plant coming down and eating people.
That's funny.
With Rick Moranis.
Well, you can't go wrong with Rick Moranis.
And Steve Martin.
Yeah.
And fucking Bill Murray for a little bit. That's a great movie. I love that movie.
Fair point.
I tried to explain, and he kept on. People, I've even argued with people in comment sections about Grease before. And I was like, but no, it's teaching the wrong fucking thing. It's just wrong. It's bad. It's like that is not the message you need to be bringing across to people.
Just change.
They're like, well, see, she was actually wanting to be like this. This was her finding her true self. It was like bullshit. That's not her true self. Every time she tried to do all the stuff that everybody else wanted her to do, like she tried smoking at the party and piercing her ear and drinking and doing, every time she do that, she was miserable.
Yeah.
And she was trying to do it to fit in, and it didn't work. So then all of a sudden she's like, no, throw away all that shit just because I like his penis, apparently.
Fair.
Bad.
It's funny.
It's all bad.
It's true, though. Very true. Very funny.
I wasn't even necessarily trying to be funny, but I mean,
funny.
There's truth in it, damn it.
There was.
I mean, we don't even talk about Grease 2.
Grease 2 is just dumb.
100%.
Hands down, dumb.
It was bad.
Stupid old movie.
Good old Rydell. Good old Rydell.
Rydell.
You know what? That's the other thing. It's a little thing, but it pissed me off that, again, there's something like that. Grease is like marketed to everybody now.
Yeah.
Even kids.
It is.
It really is. And again, we said, that is not that. We have that. We have like the whole thing with like, two people trying to get it on in the car, and then like, the expired condom, and then like, her thinking she got knocked up.
Yeah.
The other girl leaving school for the beauty and stuff. She came back, but that's not the point. So we had like a pregnancy scare thing going on the whole time. We had all this. It's not a kid's thing.
It's not.
But I'm going to tell you, when I was in middle school, I was in choir, and they had people singing Grease songs. Like Grease Lightning and shit, but then they'd like, I don't even remember what the line, but they'd switch those lines into something else entirely. And I was like, but that's kind of the point of the whole fucking song.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. It's like, we're going to have this cool car, and then we'll be cool, and we'll get lots of vagina.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the whole fucking song.
It is.
And then you switch that around, and then it's not as cool. And not just that, but then I can understand them, like, hey, they did that live version of Grease, like on TV. There for a while they started doing those for a while, just musicals live on TV, and that was kind of a cool concept. I mean, we had the Peter Pan one that had like Christopher Walken as Captain Hook, and that was kind of cool. Mm-hmm. But then they did Grease, and they changed the fucking lyrics again. It's like, are you ashamed of it? Why didn't you just bleep it out? You could do that,
or just not do it.
Yeah, or not fucking do it. If it's something that you're like almost ashamed of or don't want to, then don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that kind of goes back into the whole censorship type thing, but it's not the fucking point. If you're gonna make a big deal out of it and go, we're gonna do this and it's gonna be accurate and to the point and do blah 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 blah, and then you don't fucking do it, That's a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I know a bunch of high schools I've seen do. I mean, I haven't gone to any. But I've seen like on YouTube and stuff. There's high schools that do Little Shop on stage and stuff. And some of them, there are a few high schools that do it. They do it right. I mean, but they you know, I'm sure there was consent forms and shit from parents, but they, you know, either way, the point is that, you know, kids are out there and they're cussing and saying their stuff and they're doing it right. I'm all for that. If you're not going to let them do it, don't do the fucking thing.
Yeah, I agree. 100% with that.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's not just a censorship thing. I mean, it partly is, but it kind of goes to the artistic nature of the actual fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know, they wrote it. This is what it is. Don't give us some cheap bastardized version of it.
No. I agree completely.
Like, I kind of have a feeling now that, like, you know, if we were in a school and for some reason they decided to do, like, a stage version of fucking Bambi or something.
God.
Not only would there be, like, you know, like violence warnings up front and stuff like that before it even started.
PETA.
They probably wouldn't even shoot the fucking mom.
Yeah, probably not.
She'd probably just, like, get old and die or something.
Yeah. Because that's less traumatizing.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, you can't talk about any kind of gun violence associated with the school.
Yeah.
They'd probably suspend the fucking actor up there for acting like it.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, that's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean.
Not. No, it's really not. That's where we're heading. We're going there.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Man.
I think it's interesting that a lot of people, they talk about, like, we're a little bit of serious shit, but, you know, they start talking about, like, the school shootings and how they've increased so much and all this other stuff. And the thing is, they haven't.
No, and I've been saying that for a while.
Well, I mean, I've actually looked up the shit. There's databases you can go look at that go every form of gun-related school incident, like back from, I think it was like 1870 to now. They haven't increased.
No, they haven't. What's increased is the amount of smartphones and people saying is you can just share the media quickly.
Well, even before the smartphones, I think it was the introduction of cable.
Yeah.
Because even before we had cable, you know, every region had their own news stuff. So we'd know what was going on here, but we wouldn't hear about everything that was going on like California and Utah or all that type of shit. You had like that 1 hour a week where they would talk about the national news. And that was it. For the most part, you just knew about everything in your like tri-state area. Mm-hmm. And that was about it. But then all of a sudden we got cable, and then we got like CNN and Fox News and all that stuff, and we had national news all the time. As soon as that happened, you started hearing little bits more. But at the time, a lot of those, I'll admit, a lot of those, they weren't massive things. They were just like 1 or 2 people got shot.
Yeah.
But still, you hear, but it wasn't that big of a thing. And then all of a sudden we had one big one. And then after that, then everybody focused in on any form of violence at a school whatsoever. And so it seems like there's a lot more of it, but there's not.
There's not.
There's not. It happens. But I will admit that I think that there would be less of that shit if they weren't threatening to expel people for like punching somebody in the face.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, but you know, you get bullied for a long time. If you don't punch somebody in the face, it's going to keep happening. Teachers aren't going to stop it.
That's true.
Eventually, you're going to have to do that. And they get to these kids to the point where they're like, well, I can't do anything about it. They're not going to fix it. I can't hit them because I'll get in trouble. I can't do anything. I have no escape.
Yeah. It sucks. We have a shitty system.
We do.
It's always been shitty, though.
Yeah, but still, things were a lot better, I thought, when we were younger and you could just punch somebody in the face and then be out of school for 2 days and come back.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, if you did that, the person you punched in the face, they'd leave you alone afterwards.
Yeah.
A lot of times, they'd end up being your friend afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
You had that lesson in respect that we talked about before. You have that, and then all of a sudden, everything's good. We'd have no issue.
That's true.
When people are trapped, they can't do nothing. There's a problem. It's a vicious cycle.
Vicious.
Now they won't let them carry backpacks.
It's a vicious cycle.
Like, they'll let them carry backpack to their locker, but not to the class.
Yeah.
Weird shit like that. It's like, I remember back when I was in school, I had a locker. I hardly had anything in that fucking locker.
I never used my locker, no.
I very rarely used my locker. I'd got a big bag that I kept all of my books in.
Yeah.
And I'd have to change out the bag once or twice a year because it'd start ripping, but
yeah,
I would keep all of my books in that bag and carry it around constantly.
Yeah, I didn't want to be anywhere near my locker.
I didn't care. I didn't want to risk being down there so long that I was going to be late to another class because I had to change out books and all that other shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a big guy. I'll just carry all my books all the time.
Yeah.
But now you can't do that.
No.
Of course, most of the time they don't even have fucking books anymore.
Yeah, it's all digital shit.
Chromebooks and in-class work.
Yeah.
But I guess that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, to an extent.
I said kinda. That means not fully, which means to an extent.
It does. Technically.
That was redundant.
You're redundant.
You're redundant, dear.
That was also very redundant. I heard dogs.
I heard something.
I heard dogs.
I heard something.
What'd you hear?
The bees!
The bees!
I heard it.
Sorry.
Oh, man. You still haven't watched that Willy's Wonderland either yet.
I have not. I'm still really just trying to wake up, dude.
I noticed.
I can't do it.
It was weird, yeah. It was like back in our 20s. You had a big sleepover.
Yeah.
You had people stay over at your house.
Yeah.
I slept here last night.
It's a big deal.
Weird.
That's weird. It's a big deal. But now, man, I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
I noticed I'm doing a whole lot of talking.
Yeah.
And then you, comment on the things I say very briefly.
I can't do it.
Well, you've been doing it.
I've been trying to do it. I kind of did it.
That's okay. But, so I've been going topic to topic to topic to topic to topic.
Yeah, and I thank you for that.
I'm trying. I'm trying to work through it.
We're working through it.
I think it's still not, I don't think it's bad. But
It's not
if
bad.
we would have prepared better, I think.
It would have been better. But it's not bad. Is it bad? What?
I don't know.
It might. It's not bad.
Huh?
What? It's not bad.
Okay. Unstoppable.
The Unstoppables?
Touch fabric spray breeze.
Oh, good Lord.
What?
We're reading products now.
I've seen it. I just wanted to say it.
AAA4, Everyday Gold. Longer lasting, plus durable.
Is that a condom?
Ready to use.
Sounds like a condom.
It does.
Longer lasting and durable.
This is
Effective means to prevent pregnancy.
it's good for 10 years.
Oh.
Super heavy duty.
Ribbed for her pleasure.
Well,
He's reading a battery packet.
yeah. Wonder how many people were sitting here trying to guess. It's like, it's not really condoms, is it? It's like, it could be. It's not.
Who's your favorite action movie guy?
Action movie? Shit.
Your favorite action movie guy? Not necessarily movie, just guy. Well, all around.
I'm thinking.
thinking quietly.
I am.
Keeping the camera on me the whole time you're thinking.
I'm going to say... I'm going to say...
I mean, is it Arnold?
No, it's not Arnold.
Not Arnold?
Chris Pratt.
Okay.
I was trying to keep it a little bit more modern.
Oh, you don't have to keep it modern. Just you. That's the question.
Oh.
But, I mean, Pratt's good.
Yeah, I'll go with Pratt.
Pratt's good, but, I mean, the thing, for me, he hasn't done a whole lot. I mean, he's done, like, the Marvel shit, and he's done the Jurassic Park stuff.
But it's good.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's really good at it. He's really good at it.
So, who's your favorite?
Ooh. I don't know.
Damn it, James!
What?
You're gonna make me feel bad sitting here like not knowing, not answering. You're like, I don't know.
Well, see, this is the difference, though. Okay? I go, who's yours? And you go, Whereas in me, at least, I'm not sure, but the thing is, like, Arnold pops up for me. He does. So does Stallone. Because they were good. Mm-hmm. It's like Kurt Russell was good back in the day, but at the same time, it was more amusing when he would do his stuff.
Yeah.
Same thing with Bruce Willis. Like, Bruce could do some shit. And I always loved how Bruce wasn't afraid to look hurt.
Yeah.
And that was the one thing. You'd see Arnold, and he might have a little bit of blood. Stallone might have a little bit of blood. But, I mean, like, Bruce would be fucked up by the end of his movies.
Yeah.
They were, like, dislocated shoulders and blood and cuts everywhere and everything. And I always appreciated that.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't like Statham's talking or anything. But if you watch, like, the
Transporter.
The Transporter movies, he's awesome.
He is.
He is awesome at his stuff. I just don't want to hear him talk.
Yeah.
Never been a Seagal guy.
No. He's ridiculous.
He's annoying.
Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah, he was like the Nicolas Cage of action movies.
Yeah.
He just took every role and it was bad at all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Crank. We were talking about it was just Statham. The Crank. I like those movies.
Yeah, they're funny.
And that was one of those ones where I'd watch and I get amazed every time I'm watching an action movie and I see something I have never seen before.
Yeah.
Because you got to admit, you watch a lot of them and you're just like, same shit, same shit, same shit. It's good, but same shit.
Yeah.
And then you watch something like that and you're like, I have never seen that. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
And it was good. I like Nobody. Nobody was good.
Yes.
I can't put him up at the top, but he did a good job.
A surprisingly good job.
Yeah. And Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Christopher Lloyd and a shotgun.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite surprise things about that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man. I don't know. I might have to go. I'd want to go Bruce, but I keep on. But it's just diehards for the most part. I mean, he did other stuff. I mean, there was like The Fifth Element and stuff like that. But
yeah.
He was like the worst part of The Fifth Element almost. Corbin Dallas, so you know what I mean. He's the least memorable part.
Yeah.
It's like everybody else was, It's like his best part in that whole fucking movie was anybody else want to negotiate.
Yeah.
Everybody else did the good shit. I think I'm going to go with Arnold.
Arnold?
I'll stick with Arnold.
Arnold's a good choice. I almost changed mine to Christian Slater. Mm-hmm. Almost. He's good.
Yep. He's better than the cookie.
Yeah. What cookie? Namo! You reminded me of the cookie.
You reminded me of fucking Christian Slater. I think that's worse.
That's fair.
Oh, shit. Maybe, if he had more of them at home, John Travolta does great.
He does. He's not bad at all.
But he doesn't have that much action stuff. But when he does it well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drive Angry.
It's a great movie.
It's not John Travolta.
The Accountant is hands down one of my favorite movie characters of all time.
Oh, yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, he didn't do much, but I love it.
Yeah.
I like the just walking all casually off the was it a bus or was it a semi or whatever it was?
It was a truck.
Yeah.
Like a big gas truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the casually just yeah. But still though, like him like Nicolas Cage, it's like, having sex with a whore.
And killing people.
And then people jumping in and him continuing to shoot them while he's having sex and like standing up and going around, and that was great.
You'd never seen it before?
I hadn't. And at the end, where he's just saying, I want to kill this guy and I want to drink a beer out of his skull.
Yeah, and he did.
Yeah. He got to the end, he actually fucking did it.
He did. And it was great.
It's like the man had a purpose.
He did.
Dragnet?
Dragnet's good.
Movie?
Yeah.
I was talking about the movie.
Yeah, it's so good.
I used to watch the show when I was little, but the movie? That surprised the shit out of me. I don't know why they turned it into a comedy.
Yeah.
But it was good.
You like the old Police Squad show?
Why'd you ask that?
I don't know.
How much have we talked about Leslie Nielsen?
A lot. That was a dumb question.
We've talked about Police Squad.
I know, Police Squad jumped in my head, so I wanted to bring it up.
Gun. I am waiting for that.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
I think it's Liam Neeson, I think they said.
I'm good with that.
He seems perfect. Now that I think about it, because I know he can do comedy, but he can do serious. And that's what you need to be Frank Drebin.
Yeah.
If that has potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd forgot about that until just a second ago, but...
That's going to be a good one.
It has the potential to be great.
Mr. James?
Yeah. You're done.
I'm done. I'm sorry.
It happens.
It does.
Well, I mean, apologize to them for your shortcomings, not me.
I apologize for coming short.
I tried to keep it going.
Yeah.
I did. And I don't think it's been bad.
No, it's not been bad, but I'm just having trouble over
Like
here.
I said on the last one, get in the comments, give us suggestions, because, unless, yeah. We're trying.
We are. And next episode, I will be in charge of planning.
What does that matter?
There won't be no beavers.
You didn't say I was. You didn't say I was in charge of planning. Every time I try to, there's a lot of times I try to plan shit, and you just go, man.
That happens. That's a fair statement. But you won't have to worry about that anymore, because I'll be doing it.
And I think the stuff like that, when I randomly show up with stuff like the beavers, that helps.
Damn it.
Beavers and beers and stuff.
Beavers and beers?
Oh my.
Oh my.
That's right.
I was trying to think of a third one.
And bullshit.
I like bullshit. It's a fun game. Mm-hmm. Don't be a Nazi.
Oh yeah, this has been the Rigmarole Podcast.
With Dolph.
And James. Don't be a Nazi.
Don't be a Nazi.
Don't be it. Don't do it.